Today we will talk about the preamble to the Constitution of India. Let's have a quick look at the preamble first. See what it reads. We, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, democratic republic and to secure to all its citizens justice, that is, social, economic, and political, liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith, and worship, equality of status and of opportunity, and to promote among them all fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity of the nation. In our Constituent Assembly, this 26th day of November 1949, do hereby adopt, enact, and give to ourselves this Constitution. So I'll quickly go through how this small paragraph encompasses the whole objective of our Constitution. Justice, that is social, economic, and political. Political justice are largely comprised in fundamental rights. Social and economic justice are largely comprised in directive principle of state policies, that is DPSP. So see just one sentence and it already tells you that fundamental rights and DPSP are already implicit in this sentence. Moving on, liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith, and worship. Faith and worship, as you can see, means it also encompasses the secular credentials that the Constitution seeks to promote. Liberty of thought and expression like freedom of press can be encompassed in it. Equality of status, the reservation system of India, it seeks to promote the equality. If there are people who are inherently equal because of certain reasons, it seeks to promote their equality by giving some extra edge to their advantage, their altruistic behavior, right? Fraternity means it seeks to promote the brotherhood among the people of this nation. The dignity of the individual is of utmost importance, and the unity of the nation. It seeks to promote all of these. This is the objective and philosophy of the preamble, and that is what the framers of the Constitution wanted the constitutional setup to be, the political setup to be, right? So moving on, let's see what all we have in details. As we have already discussed, it is an introductory statement and defines the philosophy and objective of the Constitution. It presents the intention of its framers, as we have already seen how the framers of the Constitution wanted it to function in a particular way, wanted the Constitution to achieve a particular value, and preamble contains those values, the core values of the nation they hope to build. Now, preamble is not enforceable in courts. What does that mean? Not enforceable in courts, meaning that you cannot move to a court asking them to enforce their principles. All right? But preamble in itself is very powerful, as it acts as an aid during the interpretation of articles. What does this mean? It means that if during the interpretation of the articles, any articles seems to be violating the basic structures of the Constitution or the preamble, it can be called ultra vires and null and void, and thus stopping the very article or the bill or the policy from coming into effect. So see how preamble is so powerful despite of not being enforceable. So this is a thing to remember. It's not enforceable, but it can be referred to see the interpretation of articles made. The idea behind the preamble were sourced from Jawaharlal Nehru's objective principle. This is very important, and there are two things to note from here. The preamble is based, if I say it is based on Jawaharlal Nehru's objective resolution, that will be correct. But inspiration of our preamble is from United States of America's preamble, because that was the first constitution to have incorporated the preamble. So inspiration is from United States of America's preamble, but it is structurally based on Jawaharlal Nehru's objective resolution. Moving on. So what do the keywords in our preamble denote? What do they mean? We the people of India. Well, we the people of India simply means that people are sovereign. All the authority, the executive authority, the legislative authority, the law-making power, the judicial authority, every authority is derived from the people of India. So people of this country are sovereign, right? This can be a question, and it can be a very tricky question, like from where the uh, authority and power is derived, and natural instinct would be to say constitution, right? No, the people of India. Moving on. Republic indicates a government is not subordinate to any external authority. It is free to take all its decisions. Like Pakistan remained British dominion until 1956, right? So we are a republic, and our association with United Nations or Commonwealth does not affect our idea of being republic, because that is our mutual understanding to join it, and we can leave it as and when we like to. Justice. So preamble encompasses all three types of justice: political, social, and economic. Political justice is simply put your right to vote and choose a political representative. But people who are down and out, voting itself does not mean much. You go to a hungry man and you tell him that you have a right to choose who is going to represent you in the Lok Sabha. I mean, I don't think he will have anything to say about it, and that in itself has no meaning. As Dr. Ambedkar said, political democracy cannot last unless its foundation is laid on social democracy. So social democracy is the foundation, is what we need first to make sure that the political democracies do not fail, that we seek to have in our country. Now, preamble of the Constitution of India has been amended only once, and that is by 42nd Amendment 1976, and it added 3 words: socialist, secular, and integrity. As you must have seen in the pamphlet of preamble, these 3 words were not there. They were added by 42nd Amendment to the Constitution, and that was the only time preamble has been amended. Not before that, not after that. It introduced 42nd Amendment introduced such drastic provisions that it is also known as the mini Constitution of India. It can be a good question, right? Mini Constitution of India is 42nd Amendment 1976. Now, the most debated question about preamble is whether it is a part of Indian Constitution. Does it have any legal effect, or can it be amended like other parts of the Constitution? We'll answer this by citing Supreme Court's judgment. So first case is Berubari Union Case 1960. Supreme Court held that preamble is not a part of the Constitution and hence cannot be amended since it's not a part of the Constitution. But later in Keshwananda Bharati case 1973, Keshwananda Bharati case is one of the most important Supreme Court judgments in the history of our Constitution, held that the preamble is very much part of the Constitution, and thus the Parliament has all the right to amend the Constitution under Article 368. So Parliament does have all the right to amend the preamble, but it will have to make sure that it does not violate the basic structures of the Constitution. Basic structures doctrine was also arrived at in the very Keshwananda Bharati case. We'll have separate lecture on this case. Again, in 1995, there was LIC of India case. Again, the Supreme Court held that preamble is a part of the Constitution. So for now, preamble is a part of the Constitution and amendable, provided it does not affect the basic structures of the Constitution. it does not have any legal effect. This question came in prelims 2020, right? Whether preamble has any legal effect or not. It does not have any legal effect, but can be cited and referred to for checking the validity of articles, right? So it does not have a separate legal effect, but can be referred to for checking the validity of articles. Thanks for watching the video. Please do consider liking and subscribing The Beginner's Paradise for more such videos. Have a great day. Good luck.